I know. I've not done a video in a month. I've been super busy. Shit's going on. I had shit to get done. It's done. Here we are back on Sundays. So yeah, it's been nuts the last month. Every weekend's had something going on. Last weekend, my wife and some really good friends of ours went up to Niagara Lake. If you haven't been up there, if you're a wine drinker or you just like food or like just a cute little town, Niagara Lake's the way to go. Went up there, drank some good wine, ate some good meals, had some great company, beautiful house. Niagara Lake, definitely check it out. So that's why there's no video last weekend. I got home from that on Sunday afternoon, showered, sat in my recliner, and that was it for the day. So, but anyway, for the other 3 weeks, what have I been doing? Whiskey, what's that say? Whiskey barrel lids. So I was up in the loft of my other building 2 years ago. I bought a bunch of whiskey barrel lids to do different signs with. I thought I was out. I was putting away some stuff in my loft. I haven't been up there in a while. Found some more of these blanks. So here's one I did. It's gonna be for sale. We'll talk about where here coming up in a minute. But I got some more whiskey barrel lids I didn't know I had. I got 3 or 4 more. I'll do some signs on and get up for sale. So that was exciting. Those are really cool. There's actual barrels from a whiskey barrel. Actually lids from a whiskey barrel. So got that. CNC signs. CNC signs have been the hot thing right now. They make a great gift. For around $100, you can get something handmade, custom made, hand painted, all that great stuff. Show someone. You can go online and buy something, but when you order something that's custom and handmade, that tells the person that you're giving it to that, hey, I put some thought into it. So here's just a few I've done in the last year. Some of these are gifts I gave away. A lot of them are orders. These make great Christmas gifts, housewarming gifts, wedding gifts. I do a lot of these for wedding gifts. These are great ideas for someone, especially for that couple maybe has everything. They don't have one of these probably. So yeah, the CNC signs, that's gonna be the hot thing. I have, or excuse me, when I talk, I burp too. When I talk too much, I burp more. Anyway, I have some blanks. I went and made through a stock set of blanks. So just to speed up the process, to cut down, that saves 2 days having those blanks. Saves a day at least having those blanks already made. So CNC signs, keep those in mind if you're looking for a Christmas gift. Let's see what else. Serving board order. I got an order from a guy who was looking for, he ordered 8. He was looking for some gifts to give to his clients. So we did a cherry serving board, and then with the juice groove on it, and then the front is nice and clean. Then the back has his logos for his different branding, and then mine tucked in there real small, of course. But so yeah, so I got those all done. 8 American cherry serving boards turned out great. I like making those. Those are a stock item you can get on the website at any time. And I bought enough. When I bought his, I bought enough wood to make extra. So I'm gonna batch those out here in the next couple weeks. The big project I got done 2 weeks ago was the sailboat cradle. This was friends of mine I've known for years. Actually, the first boat I've ever sailed on was on this boat, Gotcha. Great boat, national champion, I believe. They won a big race a few years ago, the Tartan 10 national race. Pretty big deal here in the Great Lakes. Great boat. If you sail on if you sail on Lake Erie, chances are, if you competitively sail, you know this boat. So their cradle was rotted out. It had all sorts of just bug damage, wear damage. So I went out. They asked me to replace it. I used the existing one as a template, cut it out. This was custom made. The trailer was custom made. So there was no 2 angles, shapes, sides, dimensions, so it was all custom. So even the brackets that it slid into were different thicknesses, so I had to do some on-the-scene adjustments to get the fit. But that was a fun project. It was a new one for me. I used pressure-treated lumber because this is outside. It was 2 boards, 2 2x10s sandwiched together with stacked up, floating tenons in between. The seams were staggered, and then I put through tenons all the way through it to tie the pieces together. Then I used screw, and I used an exterior glue that was good outside, and I used the screws. The screws were for strength, but also helped pull it together so I'll get a good clamping. So between the screws, the outdoor glue, the pressure treated lumber, the through tenons, they should be good for a while on this one. So it was a challenging project. I like doing that stuff because it makes me think. So that was a great project. It's a great family I've known for 20 years maybe. I've known this family, so a long time. Watched it. Yeah, it's been great. So hoping to get on the boat next season. Secret sign of the month. This went out to a lady that is just one of the sweetest ladies I think I've ever met in my life. Mrs. Barthel is just an awesome person. Very loving, caring, great mom, great grandma. I kind of adopted her as my own grandmother. Super sweet lady. So I made her a sign. I reached out to her. I coached her son-in-law in baseball 25 plus years ago. He's grown up to be a great guy. I'm really proud of him and his family, 2 kids, awesome wife. So I reached out to them, said, hey, I want to make a sign for your mom. What should I put on it? And they came up with Nanny's House here. So yeah, I gave it to her. She's an awesome lady. If you're on social media, go to my Facebook page. She shares all my stuff. She shares all my wife's business stuff. She shares all the small business. Very supportive of the community. Miss Barthel is awesome. So very well deserved for her. And I got another great person for this coming month. For the month of October, I just got to get on it. So let's see what else. Shop tour video. I am getting close. I shot some more footage of that this week. I spent the good part of this week organizing, cleaning, trying to get the shop presentable. It's workable, but for video. So I want to do a shop video. You guys ask that question a lot. When I can see your shop. So this will be the before shop, next shop. Hopefully, again, I'm trying to spring. There's too much going on behind the scenes for that right now. But so yeah, so shop video. I think I got all the video footage I need. It's just a matter of editing and splicing it, put together, and making sure it makes sense. But I got another couple of days of cleaning, and I'll get back on that. Smokers. I probably have made 50 of these in the last month. This is an order of 5 hickory smokers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All from the same board. Super cool. They got CNC cut. CNC does all this, laser engraved in the back, and I hand sand them, route the edges, so it's just feels good in your hand. Soak them in mineral oil. That's the best way. If you have a wood smoker, mineral oil. Every now and then, just dip it in, wipe it off. That'll keep the wood from burning. So yeah, so got these done. These are for 5 guys. 5 guys that are actually, they were buddies. They're from somewhere on the east side. The guy ordered one for him and his 4 buddies. They're all scattered around the country, and he's gonna send one to each one. He's got to send me their initials. Put their initials on it, and he's gonna send it to his buddies. They're high school buddies, and they're all big whiskey drinkers. So he ordered them for gifts for his friends. So that's, to me, is awesome. Cutting boards. I am been batching out custom orders. Wedding season is wrapping down, and now we're going into the holiday season. I was going to do a Halloween themed charcuterie boards like last year. I have a week. I don't think I have time to get them done for this year. That's my bad. I kept saying, start them, and I kept pushing them off, and now Halloween, I think, is next weekend, so probably not going to have that. But I've been making a lot of cutting boards. 12 by 18 hard maple. 12 by 18 is my number 1 size of the 4 sizes I offer when you add the round. But I think I did 20 boards in the last month. Only a couple more to get out, and orders are still coming in for the holidays. Get your Christmas orders in now. There's plenty of time, but that could change tomorrow. Speaking of cutting board orders, I got an order for 100 16 by 24 hard maple edge grain finger grooves, oiled, sanded, ready to go. So they ordered 100. I got 50 due in 2 months, and then 50 more in a couple months after that. So I've already picked up the material. I've already started. Right behind me is this picture right here. I've already started cutting the blanks. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 10 a week, 5 a week. Yeah, probably like 5 a week. Just mix them in, because you got to glue them up. That takes 1 day. The next day finish them. Then the next day glue up 5 more. So 5 a week is the plan. That's why I'm not rushing, and it saves space. So 100 cutting board order. I like seeing that. That is what I'm looking for. I actually had a call this week with another large vendor, and we're meeting with them in the next week or so to discuss them carrying these stores in this larger retail setting. I don't like announcing names of places until it's a done deal, but this is a company I've been trying to get into with for a long time. If you're in the food or restaurant or bar industry, you know this company, so hopefully it'll work out. I'll have more hopefully by next weekend. Let's see, a big sign I did a sign for a regular customer. She ordered a family of hers, I was her brother, her sister, bought a beautiful home out in Marblehead or Port Clinton or somewhere out that side west of where I'm at on the Great Lakes. One of my favorite areas of the state is the Marblehead, Port Clinton area. So they ordered a sign for her. Turned out awesome. It was originally black, and then I screwed up and I had to redo it in gold. I went back. There's some communication errors going back between the texting. I was doing too many things at once, so not a big deal. Got that delivered to her, hanging up in this beautiful home. And once again, solid mahogany. I think it's like 3x2. Beautiful sign. Made on the big CNC. Turned out great. Paddle. I got a call from a guy. I love when grandpas call me and or grandpas call me and order paddles. So I had a real quick project. A guy called me and said, hey, grandkids, holidays are coming. I need a paddle. So I said, all right, sure. So here's a paddle. I asked him if he wanted to put his name on it. He goes, no, because in case I have to dispose of the evidence, I don't want my name on anything. So I thought that was kind of funny. I'm sure he was joking, but a lot of times just having a paddle in the corner is deterrent enough for kids. So yeah, nice little red oak project. I had a piece of red oak laying around, knocked out a paddle for him. Nice, clean line. Got that delivered in no time at all. Cups. I've got probably close to 50 cups to do in the next 3 weeks. I have a big batch that's actually growing right now in the other building of cups for the local football team, Vermillion High School football team. They do cups for the coaches every year and then the seniors. So that's really cool. I hope that's not a surprise. I doubt any high school seniors are watching this anyway. If they are, don't ruin the surprise. But anyway, so I've got those cups to do. I just finished a cup up for a very special lady down in South Carolina, shipping that out. I'm trying to ship it out tomorrow. She ordered that cup and a grill scraper, and I have some other stuff I'm throwing into her because she's a pretty special lady, so I want to make sure she's taken care of. And she's been very patient with me, so I appreciate that also. Let's see, what else? Smokers, cutting boards. Shit. I think it's the first Saturday in November is the Corks and Kegs Walk in Vermillion, where it's all the bars are doing stuff with wine and I think craft beers. I'm not sure. So all the businesses in town, almost all the businesses in town. It's kind of a walking tour of the different businesses. Every business will have some type of alcohol for you to sample and some snacks. I'm teaming up with my good friend Fran over at Harbortown Trading Post. I don't know why I had to look. I knew the name of it. I built a freaking sign for the place. So yeah, so I'll have Fran has graciously offered me to set up a table to sell some of my stuff. I'm going to have some more smokers. I'm going to have some charcuterie boards. I'm going to have the wine glass charcuterie boards. So I'm going to have some signs, some wine things. Not so many big things, but more like smaller stuff. I'm also donating a charcuterie board to my good friend Sandy, who runs the Chamber, who was sponsoring this event. She's going to put that in a raffle basket. So you buy a ticket to the event, that ticket gets you drinks and snacks at all the different businesses that are involved in, and it gives you a chance to win this basket. All the different people pitch in, and so there'll be a Cleveland Cutting Board charcuterie board, and that it's going to be this board right here. So this is a walnut. This is going to be, so I've been making these serving boards, these pill-shaped charcuterie boards in all different sizes, and it's been more of a test for me to see what size people like the most. So this size here is, I should know this off the top of my head. So this was the most popular size, 18 by 6. That was the size everyone liked. It's a good size for 1 or 2 people. I'm going to have other size, but this is going to be an official size, 18 by 6. This isn't a black walnut. It was this particular slab of walnut was air dried, so you got a little more color variations. So these are great, pillow shaped. These are and then as far as customizing, these look great with someone's name on them. So yeah, so those. Drop my list. So those boards. So that one there is actually going to go to Sandy. I'm actually going to engrave Vermillion on it or something like that. So yeah, so be sure November 4th, check out. I'll be at Harbortown Trading Company right next to Rudy's Bar. So go in there, have some drinks, come over, visit me and Fran, and buy a bunch of crap. Simple enough. So yeah. So that's it for this week's Cleveland Cutting Board Weekend Shop Update. I want to leave you with 2 last things. The first thing is small shop shout out. My friends are opening up a new place in Vermillion called the Dollhouse Boutique. I know Dana loves this place. They have another location. They do online sales. Dana loves checking out the Parsons. I've known John Parson for since 7th or 8th grade. Great guy. His wife is awesome. She started this little business and it's taken off. She's taking over a space in Vermilion, the old Vermilion photojournal space. Dollhouse Boutique opening up, I think next weekend is a grand opening. Really excited. I know she's been working her butt off on this place. It's a lot. I know what other friends who have similar businesses have gone through, even my wife's business. It's stuff you don't think about. It's getting the product, getting in touch with the vendors. You have to buy all the places to display it. You know, all these different things people don't think about really go into a business, and it takes a lot. If you're a small business owner and you have a brick and mortar store, especially, you know what I'm talking about. So Kim Parsons and her husband, this has been a lifelong dream of hers, so I'm real happy. Be sure to check it out. Tell them I sent you. Let them know that you watch these videos, and they support me. I support them. Support the ones that support you, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. So, and the last thing I'm gonna leave you with is dumb shit people say to small business owners. Had a lady call me, ordered a cutting board, had to have it in 3 days. I dropped everything, I rushed it, got it done, say, hey, we're all set for you to pick up on Friday, this past Friday. Can't make it Friday, I'll be there Saturday morning. All right, okay. Saturday morning, I sit around, I had something to do. She said, I'm gonna be there by 9:30, 10. Hey, are you coming? Sorry, gonna be on Sunday. This morning, I text her, hey, I'm home until 3, that I have to go out to a dinner engagement. Not gonna make it today, so looking at Wednesday, Thursday. Do you want me to ship it to you? It's only going to be $15 to ship it to you. No, I'll pick it up. It's just easier for me to pick it up. I'm only in, I think she said Elyria, which is, 25 minutes away. So here's the point. When you tell someone that makes something custom, hey, I need it to rush, and I could have said, listen, lady, I can't get to it, but you know what? I'll put in extra hours and I'll get it done for you because you have to have it. And then you don't do it. It's kind of insulting. Keep in mind that the person's time is as important as your time is. I could use that time doing something else. I could have done that. If she said Wednesday, I could have started that board today at a casual pace. I said I'll work until 11 o'clock every night for 3 nights in a row to get this particular board done. So keep in mind that your time is no more fucking important than anyone else's time. Okay? I mean, if you're a brain surgeon and you're rushing to the hospital to save someone's life, then I guess. But keep in mind, when you tell someone, hey, I need it right away, and you don't give it to them, it's just not a cool scene. So if this lady ever called, I'll sell her another cutting board, of course, but it's just one of those things that just puts a bad taste in your mouth. So remember, when you ask for special treatment like that, the person's going out of the way to accommodate you. Be respectful and live up to your end of the deal and pick up the fucking thing when you said you were going to pick it up. I know I'm probably being a little harsh, but it just was. I put those extra hours in, but I adjusted my schedule 3 times for her to pick it up. So just keep in mind, that's it. So anyway, that's it for this week's Cleveland Cutting Board and Furniture Company Weekend Shop Update. Everyone have a great week. Remember, everyone's going through something, so be nice to everyone. Kill them with kindness. And a little tip that I was taught a long time ago that I'm trying to help everyone remember, always start a conversation or end a conversation with a pleasantry. Be nice. It's easier to be nice than be an asshole. It really is. Life's better when you're nice. Trust me, worked out for me.